Hi friends, it's Terry Stewart, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Central Maryland. I'm back today with another alternative for that awesome paper pumpkin kit, the August 2022 Sweet Sunflowers. I'm just having a blast with it. So I have another card to show you or share with you that I'm calling the Poppin' Dots, the Sweet Sunflowers Poppin' Dots. Are ready for some stamping fun? So if you get sick, look away because I'm moving the camera. Here we go. And the camera's moving. You'll see my ceiling, my big light, my big head. You know the drill. Okay, there is the stamp set. Well, not the stamp set, but the paper pumpkin box that all the goodness comes in. So this kit is not, this card that I'm going to show you, it's not, doesn't have sunflowers. It's using a different part of the stamp. So this is a box from August 22nd, 2022, Sweet Sunflowers. Beautiful box. And in the box, this is not the unboxing because I've already done that. Here are the cards that this kit makes. But I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm not using the inks or any of the envelopes or card bases or die cuts. I'm just using the stamps from this one. So I'm going to put this box aside. And I wanted to mention again, before I get started, online retreat World Card Making Day via Zoom, September 30th and October 1st, so that's a Friday. There's one session on Friday, and then we have 2 more sessions on October 1st. 18 demonstrations, and you can craft along, and if you follow along, you'll have 18 cards by the end of this World Card Making event. This is online. It's via Zoom. If you can't join us, there is immediately following the event links to YouTube so you can see all the cards that we have made, and you can make your cards at a later time if you're not available on that date. Registration, $15 by September 22nd. You'll get a little gift from me and a PDF showing you photos of each of the projects and cutting recipes so you can craft along with us. Contact me ASAP because it's gonna be a lot of fun. You're not gonna want to miss it. So today's card features a Sweet Sunflowers, and here's my Poppin' Dots. So the sunflower stamp set has this round image that goes in the center of the sunflower, but to me it looks like a little poppin' circle. So that's what I'm using today. I'm gonna grab my stamp on my block, and so you should visit my blog, stampinghere.blogspot.com. Link is in the description below, and I will have a blog post with all the cutting measurements and ingredients I use for this card. So you should pop over there. If you're watching on YouTube, you should subscribe because then I have more alternatives. I have one more alternative. It's a decor project that I'll be sharing at a later date. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll get notified when that comes live. And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you like and follow my page so you'll get noticed when I go live. So I have a Parakeet Party base. I have an insert. I have a Tihitian Tide layer and the white on top of that, and that's what I'm going to stamp on. So let me bring in my inks. These I'm using today ink colors. We got Parakeet Party, Tihitian Tide, and Sweet Sobet. So, and this, well, actually before I get stamping, I fussy cut the circle. So I just took my stamp. I can't remember if I turned it upside down or not. I don't know that it matters. And I got a pencil, and I just traced it. So this is a little scrap, you can see. I just went around the edges to get my circle. That's good enough. And then put that back on my block. And I'm going to wait a minute. Actually, I am using another stamp. I'm going to do the hello from that stamp set. I'll put that on this little tiny block. And use my Memento ink. And then I can cut this out. I fussy cut it out. And I'll just, oh, it's hard to see. Put my glasses on. Hopefully that's right in the center. Yeah, looks perfect. Okay, so now we can get to our Poppin' dots. Set that aside. I guess I'll bring in my card base. Here we go. And I am going to use a scrap paper because I like to have a pristine work area. I'll set my Tahitian Tide layer aside. And then for the front, I just started with, it doesn't really matter what color, but we'll start with Parakeet Party since that is on the top. And I just more or less did a random pattern. Maybe in diagonals, kind of, that kind of pattern. I know that I wanted to keep to odd numbers. Oh, okay, get my. So this is my insert, and I also wanted to put a Parakeet Party circle on that. Ooh, I've gotten some ink on that, so let me turn that over, and I'll just put one there. So that's it for the Parakeet Party. I'll clean my stamp off. I have my trusty chamois off to the side, and bring in my Tahitian Tide, and put a Tihitian Tide Poppin' dot. I'm calling it the Poppin' dots. I don't know. They're just little dots. And then I'll fill in this one here with Poppin' dots. And just random. There's really no rhyme or reason to how I'm stamping them on here. I'll kind of try to follow this pattern, but who knows? They really don't have to be in any kind of order. Okay, and then I'm done with the Tahitian Tide. I'm moving on to Sweet Sobet. So these are the ink colors, the 2022 to 2024. And they're bright, and I think they're really cool. And when I saw this sunflower circle center, I'm like, you know what? I think that would make a nice Poppin' dot. Or it can make some really cool circles. Do I need any more on this? No? I'm going to leave it like that. And then bring in this and put one more Poppin' dot maybe down here in the corner. Alright, so that's all our Poppin' dots. Put my scrap paper away and bring in my snips. And I'm going to just go around the fussy cut. So I fussy cut right inside my pencil mark, and I'm cutting with my right hand and steering the cardstock with my left. Let's snip that off right there. And then I'll come back with an eraser and catch any of the pencil marks I might have missed. And so this is not going to be a perfect circle because that center of the flower is not a perfect center or perfect circle. And then I'll just erase any stray pencil marks that might have been not cut away. Oh no, we lost it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I see it. I found it. There it is. It went under the table, of course. You drop something that's going to go as far away from you as possible. And there's my little hello circle. And I am going to put some dimensionals on the back of that. I have some mini dimensionals. I'll put those right there. And now we can start assembling this card. I bring my Tahitian Tide. And I will adhere my Poppin' Dots front, card front, to my Tahitian Tide. So I've been having so much fun with this kit. It's just, I see all kinds of versatility in it, all the possibilities. I wanted to tie this ribbon around it. And this is the soft seafoam seam binding ribbon. And it's very shimmery and light. And even though it's soft seafoam, I think that that light green goes well with the Parakeet Party and the Tahitian Tide colors. I'm just doing a knot because I don't do bows so well, but you know, if you're a good at tying bows, that might work for you. There we go. Snip this edge off. And putz with this for a minute. Put my ribbon more to the left. I'll snip this part off. Okay, we're getting there. And now for my card base, I've scored it in half, and now I'm going to bring my bone folder and just crisp up that score line. And put the insert in. So this card could be just a little hello, thinking about you. You can personalize it any way you want, and that's what I intend to do. Now I cut this insert the same size as the weight on the front. I think it just adds a little bit more pop of color. And then put our layer on. So the next kit, you have to order by or subscribe by September 10th. That's the last day that you can be assured to get the October kit, which is going to be a Halloween kit. Now this is a little crooked. Let me replace. And that's the good thing about liquid glue. It gives you a little bit of forgiveness if you don't get it down the first time where you want it. And I'll take my backings off of my little Poppin hello. And let's see. Right about there? Right about there? I think right there. Okay, and there's your Poppin' Dot Sweet Sunflowers Poppin' Dot card. Remember, like and subscribe to my channel so I can bring you even more fun stamping projects. Or like and follow my Facebook page so you'll be notified every time I go live. And until next time, remember, stamping is fun. Bye.